34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors. It's none of the above, it's Crotus Pren. You've got to be happy with that. No issues with Crotus Pren, you run next to a gen as well. And with Approved Thyself Michaela, well, it's all coming together. This could be exactly the game state and the game that Yun-Jin needed. Can you just commit to this one gen? If you get one gen, you'll have already equaled that which has been set previously. Of course, you're on the lookout. You don't want an AFK killer. You don't want a survivor to DC before a gen pops. It's not AFK killer, but Dwight taking the chase. And as long as that's far enough away, this should be an easy gen completion here. And if you are Jane, if you are Feng Min, you must be looking at this and thinking, would that it was so easy for us. Already a gen done. Now you're looking to make it 2 as quickly as possible. Maybe the middle gen could be a good one to get. Is that a live totem? No, that was the gift below the hook. The little present there. The chase is happening in main building, so that's not where you're going to apply your trade on the gens. You probably just want to follow this Michaela. Does Michaela have a gen? Michaela does have Proof Thyself. Doesn't seem to have a gen just yet. It's Blessing a Totem. Okay. In that case, you will leave her to it. Be this gen over here. As Michaela runs into main building. You've got to give it up here for the Dwight. The Dwight might single-handedly put Yun-Jin in a better spot than either of the 2 previous contestants here. Looking for that second gen. Maybe even a third gen. Addy had to have been doing something somewhere down the line. Oh, in fact, Addy takes an injury there. Hello, Lionel. Yeah, we do not like Crotus Pren one bit. Yeah, all of the praise to Dwight, who's taking the chase, and we'll take another one here. And just slowly eking up. There's your first dying state, but already near 80% of the way through your second gen. Just praying for no pain res. In fact, just stand up just in case. It's not pain res, or at least if it is pain res, then a different gen is further along. Let's fast track to boost your gen along a little bit more still, and that will be the magic second gen that has proven so elusive in Group G so far today. And Yun-Jin must be feeling very, very good as she runs in. The only thing you don't like is the gens are not moving so swiftly elsewhere in the map. Michaela running in. Never mind, no, Hattie gets the unhook there. Michaela heading up to this gen. Ah, it might be Deadman Switch. Actually, it probably is Deadman Switch. Now we look here. Is it also pain res? I didn't hear a scream, so I don't think so. And there we go, on the gen immediately. This would be such a massive game state, a brilliantly beneficial game state for Yun-Jin. If you can commit to this middle gen, get it done, make it a 2-gen game with only 1 hook on the board for Wesker. It's going to be close. Huge terror radius here. But I think that's still Dwight taking aggro. God bless this Dwight. He's down, but he's done an extraordinarily good work for the team. The only thing is you wanna try and reward that with quick gens and unhooks that keep him in the game. Gonna head over here as Hattie. Get the heal. You can get the heal and move in for the unhook. Plenty of time to do so. The Michaela is there. Maybe Michaela is the one who's gonna try and get this. Wesker is heading all the way over here. So that opens door for Michaela to get the unhook. Does Wesker then pivot back, or is Wesker maybe going after Hattie over that side? Tricky to say. And this is exactly what Yun-Jin's camp were talking about. Staying out of harm's way, staying out of trouble. On the verge of 4 gens done. She's not gone on hook. The only issue is that Dwight is once again in a very, very perilous position. It looks like Michaela might be taking aggro there. No, back to Dwight. Wow. And you're going to see a lot of this as the game continues. Killers looking for ways to get the win, to boost their pips, to boost their grade. Getting rid of one survivor, making it a 3-survivor game is an effective tactic, albeit one. It's a little bit tough to take if you are the survivor who is marked for death. We're still taking a chase. Kayla takes a hit. Where are they? Big terror radius. But they won't be here in time to deny that gen. It's a 1-gen game. And another gen right over here. It's a good job from Yun-Jin. There is a temptation to maybe, are you going to try and seek out the chase, get in there while uninjured to try and take some hits, or do you want to just keep this game moving? And gens have not really moved without Yun-Jin's input. In fact, every single gen Yun-Jin's been involved with, so you're not seeing too much gen pressure otherwise here, and you do not want this game to stagnate. Another great job, look at that. Hattie getting healed and moving in just in time to take yet another hit for Dwight. Will this go on long enough for this gen to be completed? Hattie down. Now here's going to be a really interesting thing. Michaela down as well. Are they still going to commit to Dwight? It does seem like it, doesn't it? Okay, so Yun-Jin will have a recovery mission on her hands. As there's 3 dying states over there. Oh, and Dwight will get picked up and will be out of here. The thing is... Oh... They will know. They will know that that is where... No! I was going to say they'll know that that's where Yun-Jin is, but no, they pick up instead. So they're going to move through the hooks. Get another bout of pain res. And now they're heading over. Okay. Smash hit is your exhaustion perk here. You need a stun if you're going to get your speed boost. They're heading over to the gen. Are they kicking the gen? Oof. They might have been, but they will head back now. You feel like you need the unhook. You need to pass the baton here. You can't leave this all up to yourself to put you in the winning position. So take a hit, though you might. Good bound. In fact, that's exactly the wrong sort of a bound we needed, because we're going to have to move in all the way over here. I think it's all over. Oh! What a tough situation that is.
I'll see you dead.
You needed to be thrown ahead. You tried to evade the bound, it only sent you backwards. Wow. What a tough situation. And listen, I probably won't make many friends with this one. That is a prime situation where I really think you've got to let someone be tunneled. If they want to get someone out of the game... Whoa, okay! Game back on! The 4% for Yun-Jin. The boon has left. There's no opportunity to heal up. There's the hook. Wow! In the dying moment, you thought hope was gone. But she's back. She's back. Oh, she needs a heal. Or are they giving up on hook? They might be giving up on hook here. It seems very much like they are. Are they? Is it a camp the hook situation? It's not a camp the hook situation. Fair play to them. Okay, so Yun-Jin gonna get the unhook on Hattie. Ah, oh, there is Wesker. What you wouldn't give for a pallet right here. There is one over there. Do you get to it in time? Not quite. Not quite. Oh. And a little glimmer of hope there, but it Unless Hattie can pull off something spectacular here. It might be tough to bring this back. She is using the first aid spray. So it gets Killer Instinct. It's going to come back for the unhook. Wesker moving over to Killer Shack. Hattie is making moves on the right hand side. Maybe looking to come in for the save. Slowly moving in. She's gonna do it. My lord in heaven. Sprint burst to enable the effort. We take a hit for Hattie. We can't. Now, you need a star. Never mind, they're picking up. The hatch escape is on. There is a possibility, no matter how remote, of a hatch escape here. No hatch offering was run. Need to get lucky. Can she do it? Let's get all the way over there. You need a little bit of luck here. You're pinning your hopes on Killer Shack. Remember, you do have smash hit. A pallet stun could be everything you need here. Have they heard it? They're off in the other direction. Seems like they might have heard it. But maybe not. Maybe not. There it is! Oh, and that's magic for Yun-Jin. Okay. So it will be 5. Salvages another point with the hatch escape there. Not quite the full complement, not quite 6, but 5 is a reasonable and strong score, especially with what we've been looking at so far today. GG, well played. Good luck with next. Oof, okay. So, Yun-Jin on the board. And now, pressure on for Jake, staring down the barrel of a round 2 elimination. If he does not get at least 5, either 5 gens or 4 gens in a hatch escape, he is out of contention. So the stakes are incredibly high here. No elimination situations in Group H as far as I can recall. Oh no, there is, sorry, yeah there is. Leon could be eliminated. Yes, Leon could be eliminated in Group H, so we'll keep an eye on that situation. Jake. Spawning into Badham. Generally not a map you're happy to see if you are Killer. So Jake Camp can take some amount of solace from that. It's going to get on the bathroom gen immediately. Just check where your pallet is. Okay, so the pallet's over on that side. Just want to know early doors which loop you need to take here, and that will be where you're running, where you're aiming to run early on, should you be spotted. 9 times out of 10, if the killer approaches, they'll approach from this stairwell. So that's what you'll look at above all else here. Have a friend. We've been spoiled with Prove Thyself as of late. No Prove Thyself here. That's okay. Hopefully we'll still have time to get this gen scene too. Just trying to position the camera to get as much intel up that stairwell as possible. I want to know the moment an ankle emerges from the top there. You never know. Could be a Ghosty, could be a Myers. There you go. Well, whoever it is, they won't be able to stop the first gen. Feng does take a hit. Feng gets a dying state. Oh, it's Spirit. Okay. Always a tough game. Is the Spirit. On this gen, the pallet will be over that side. Okay. So 5 is the magic number. Jake needs 5 for the draw to keep hope alive. Ideally, you'd be looking for the win here. You'd be looking for all 5 gens and the escape. Spirit, not who you would have chosen. We've had a lot of trouble with the Spirit as of late. question becomes, you'd have to imagine there'd be someone closer to Feng or the unhook. They're signaling that no one's moving in. If you move in now, you have time. We should have time before second hook state is reached. Or we'll be close. It'll be very close. Oh, I see. Are they phasing? They are. Swing and a miss on Kate. And come back. I mean, you need to burst through a situation. You can't keep this going in this way. The minute they commit to a hit, you go in. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, that is going to be... That's a safe unhook situation. 9 times out of 10. What you do now is you crawl as far away from the hook as possible. You basically make yourself unhookable here before you start recovering. But this is nasty, and this is exactly the kind of game you don't want to see in these group stages, especially when it's so important for Jake. I mean, they'll be angry that I'm not recovering, but not recovering is the right play. Get onto this pallet. There shouldn't be... Oh, there is a hook right there. There is a hook right there. Are they going to feel emboldened? Let's keep on crawling. Lay down. I mean, trouble with being... You've got to move. The trouble with being unhookable is if they're not going to pick up, then, you know, it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, now we are fully recovered. Again, keep on crawling. Now we should be far enough away from that hook by the school. The recovery could be on as well, perhaps. Away they go. Oh, Christ! What a rotten set of games we've been having here. Oh, good pallet. I mean, you're holding on hope that you can wiggle off the shoulder, but when the pass score is 5, there's only so much that will get you. They're gonna phase and head over yonder. Dead hard, but the dying state. Now here's the question. Do they know that we are essentially unhookable? Are they going to leave us to maybe bleed out? Certainly could be a situation there. Well, they're going to use that hook. Okay. So again, there might not be a hook for me. And they will pick up. We could keep this game alive. It's a 4% from Kate. We're going to wiggle as well. Okay. Game back on. What a couple of situations that is. They're going to keep on chasing after us. I have to move around the fence. Oh, you get the stun. Just. They are going to kick. And you need to know whether they're going to fall down the hole. They do not. They keep on chasing. We keep on moving. Remember the pallets on the right here. Going to burn. They are kicking. Good stuff, this from Jake. And you know there'll be a pallet over here. They're going to phase again. They get over here in time? Ah, just get the dying state. But that keeps hope alive. The unhook over yonder. Both healing up, presumably. Yeah. This is okay. A far better game state than we were looking at just a minute ago. Hello, Jimmy. That was very close. 2 great 4% plays today. Yeah, at least we've had that. That's been an element of excitement for sure. We've still got a lot of the game left, and having lost a survivor, there's still a very narrow path to victory for Jake. But maybe he can eke out the gens, possibly. Maybe it'll be another hatch play, though it seems unlikely that the spirit would allow a hatch situation here. We shall see. We got downstairs gen here, so we need to head elsewhere. All the gens. No scourge hooks that we can see. Thank you. There's your hook over yonder. Big terror radius. Unfortunate, I've just run into us here. Not a bad move. They were wise to it. Right, you're going to try and run the house as much as you can. Keep on running, go around this side. They're going back to the hook. It does seem like it, doesn't it? Okay. Well, I mean, you've got to try and move the gens as much as you can. This one's very close. And everything past this point is a bonus considering the game state that we were staring down the barrel of. Let's hope this gen, should we get it, is the start of a fight back. There's a dying state, there's a pickup. There will be time for the gen. The only issue is, will we have time to get away thereafter? The hook right there. Yeah. You were trying to listen out for the phase in the hope they were moving away. You had to make a decision. In the end, it was the wrong one. Indecisive about where to hook here. I didn't back over this way. To have another one on the other side of the building. Seems like it, doesn't it? Oh, how rotten. That hopefully will allow for this unhook. It will. Oh god, there's the unhook. That will mean dying state for you, no BT after the conspicuous action. They are going to slug now. Oh, no they're not, no they're not. No, they're going back for the pickup. And it is one gem remaining. There is the draw in sight. This gem popped. Just one more gen and it will be 5 from Jake that matches the 5 from Yun-Jin. He is so close. He needs to stay out of harm's way, but he also needs a gen. Gonna work on this one. There's a pallet there, but if you're found, you feel like it might be curtains. You would adore a heal, you'd adore a reset. Or even just being given the requisite time to get this gen. K down. We'll be hooked almost immediately. They're down in the little basement there. That's a long walk to get to a hook. Will it be able to? They will. Oh, they're right there as well. If they head over here, it is all over. They're heading over here. You have the pallet. Bit of a moonwalk from them. Really tough. They're not phasing. They're mind gaming. Mate, they're going this way. Come back. Okay. I mean... It was just... the odds were against Jake from the beginning, and it breaks your heart. But he is out. He is out of it. He cannot get through to the round of 16. Will be eliminated. Good win. For Yun-Jin there, a very good win. So let's sort Group G. And And Jake will be the second survivor here, eliminated following Steve, who was also eliminated there from Group C.